Yes, sir. It's your best friend, Mike.
It's your friend Ryan. We are here in the lab, back at it again, being consistent, staying with it, just like we always do. Lord. Lab / funhouse / place where everything weird is created equally. What we got going on? What's up, Mike? The calendar. The big ass calendar.
That's alright, because I do keep track of everything.
Extra large.
It's probably like 2 eggs. Like, what's up? Anyways, we're next big event, Front Squad Domination. And then right after that, we have a few other events. But Front Squad Domination, go sign up, fly out to Oregon, win $1,000, have fun. We have a car deadlift, and we have 2 extra lifts, a wagon wheel deadlift and a max log press.
So looks like we will be making our way up north to the northwest coast. Winter or no, there's a beer, the cider beer house up there. They got a
cider's not beer.
The cider alcoholic beer beverage, whatever. I don't know. I just be around that shit all the time, and I consider it a beer. Anyways,
disrespect.
But yeah, we will be making our way up there. Mike will be running the program, so that what's his name? I haven't really spoken. What's
Ryan.
his name? Ryan?
I'm pretty sure his name Ryan.
Ryan, number 2, will be able to compete, and
I'm sorry,
Ryan, number 1, will be on the mic, juiced on the mic. You feel me?
Facts. I'm gonna let him know.
I'm be rocking. I'm gonna rock that joint.
Be at level 5 CrossFit in Sisters, Oregon, right over by the Bend.
I'm gonna be on level 6 on the mic. Like what?
I'm just gonna be on level 100, making sure y'all attempts is A1. Cause don't come at me with no weak ass number, cause I'm gonna be like, nah, that's not right. We gotta bump that shit up. Or if that's like you did a 20-pound jump and you shouldn't have done that, I'm like, I think this is your number right here, bro.
Just like you be doing people on the gram when they putting in their orders, and Mike says, you are what size? I think you're this size.
I'm just saying.
You say you're a medium? You look like an extra large. Shady.
I'm just trying to get rid of the shit we have.
Just throw it in there with it. Like this is a size that I feel could work with you, but this is the size that you ordered and paid for.
Give one away.
New drops coming up, man. We're excited. We've been trying to get ahead of the game. It has been a very long and tedious process, but we are getting there, and we are helping out Wilmer, media guy, so we can finally get things ahead, so he can get in the process of getting these things dropped right away, so he ain't pulling on his hair and growing gray beards.
And getting mad at us.
Internally, because you can't really tell when he's upset until it's like late, or you like, oh, was he irritated? I don't know.
He was like a little short right there. I was like, I don't know.
We'll just let that go, whatever. We'll see when he really gets irritated. He was irritated. Okay. We got 2 hoodies. We got the ladies tank. We got 2 lady shirts, like lady shirts, lady size shirts. We
all
got
the sizes too, I think, except for 2X. We don't have that.
We got the
red bleached
out.
Yep.
Coming. Finally, we got some red in the drop. Hell yeah. Red hoodie. Hell yeah. And a black hoodie. Hell yeah. For all you people out there that like black a lot like that. Black has grown on me a little bit. So I gotta have a little sizzle in there for me. But for the most part.
Look at that. Lift Evil. The evil priest.
It's my guy right here. It's my dude. Got some hats on the way. Whenever they want to show up, whenever they get here, you'll know when we know.
For real.
Apparently, we've been very difficult to work with. Well, Mike has been difficult to work with.
I'm not difficult to work with. I feel like I'm super easy. I tell you what I want. I show you how I want it. 6 different ways, all like front, backwards, in, out. It's nice. It's hard to fuck up my order.
But all of these, besides the hats, will be ready to drop before August 5th, which we will be at OSI.
Already in August, bro.
October 5th, when we'll be at OSI, and we'll be displaying these wonderful pieces of art that your friend here created all by himself and Mike just put in the order.
Damn.
Just play.
It's all right. Creative director over here. You know, we gotta give him some credit.
Some credit. I don't do much around here, but what I do, pow! Lays a fucking hammer on the nail.
I think he just like stood around looking pretty.
Hey, that sells shirts too.
Yep, and his voice. Can't deny it.
So, let's recap that real quick. We have 2 lady shirts, 1 lady tank, 2 hoodies,
2 hats.
2 hats, 2 shirts, the red bleached out, and the black.
Ooh.
Fuck your Gym PR shirt.
Ooh. And the new and improved singlets,
which are almost sold out. So
yep, these have the extra side seam on the side, so it gives you extra stretch. The patented embroidered logo, just kidding, it's not patented. And then the non-muscle text with a little surprise on the back.
So it looks like we bring that fire come here August-tober. So be ready, because we about to light it up here in the fall and the winter.
That's right.
And that is it for...
That's all I got.
That's all we... Oh!
Front squad domination unity meet. Be there or be square, because if you're not there, we not friends. Coming from your best friend, Mike.
I'll be your friend. That's why I'm your friend. Your friend Ryan. Your friend Ryan. Your friend Ryan. Ryan.
Your best friend would really hold you to the standard of being there, though. That's all I'm saying.
It's okay. I'll take it easy on you guys. But I guess we can talk give a little substance to this video. All the updating and stuff is cool, but I guess we can kind of go over...
Ooh, what you talk about this morning?
Joy. So today we were shooting this video on Monday, and I dropped a video on the gram, my Instagram, your friend Ryan.
On his TV.
IGTV. I've been on that very actively, man. I'm figuring it out. I'm getting quick here. Triangle.
Eyes,
Coach Charlie.
Eyes.
Got you, bro. Gonna critique me on those. So they heard somewhat of my take on it.
I watched the whole thing. What you're talking about?
So let's get your take on it. I said they've heard my take on Joy.
Oh no, we have to go give them a recap of what you said.
Oh,
because they don't know what you're talking about.
Got it. Because everybody on here doesn't also follow me either.
Exactly.
Anyways, so for me, Joy, there's a few parts to it. How I see it, how I lead my life into a more joyful state is, one big one is I have stopped comparing myself to other people and other things. I have learned that I need to focus on what I am doing. I can use others, stories or their whatever their goals or whatever they have accomplished as inspiration, or somehow just a motivation. Like, man, that's dope. I want, I'm trying to get to that level, or I'm on the path of that level. But for the most part, I try to just stay focused on what I'm doing, man, because you can get so caught up in feeling like you're behind. You got a late start, oh, I'm too old, I can't hit these things, or there's people that are, this young, millionaire, billionaire app creators, or, or even the extreme side of things, the Warren Buffetts of the world, Dan Gilbert's, I can go on and on, any of the NBA owners. I don't even know any of them, but all of them. Mark Cuban. Dude, the list can go on. We can go on for all night, but point being, just stay focused on your life. If you're looking at anybody else, only use it for what it is. Inspiration or motivation. But man, just stay in your lane. Just focus on where you need to be going, because if you start looking to the left or the right, guess what? You're not paying attention where you're going.
Put your blinders on. You
can get into an accident. You didn't even know it was coming because you was too busy looking to the left or to the right or in the rearview mirror. You're not going that way. You're going this way.
Your grass is greener.
And also, there's the opposite side of that. I didn't really hit on that because I'm not, I'm trying to stay in a joyful state. But you can also be looking at other people like, oh, well, at least I'm better than them. You know what I mean? I'm better than them. I'm doing better than they are. So my life isn't that bad. You could use, oh, well, I'm stronger than that dude and all those other dudes, so I'm the big fish in this pond, so I'm
up until someone walks in your pond and it sets the ecosystem.
Thanos, bro.
Bah! So, and then the nugget that I dropped with that was, I was told this. I didn't. This isn't my shit. This isn't my turn. But I was told, so I'm giving it to y'all. It was that comparison is the thief of joy. Like you can, as quickly as you can get excited about your small win or your huge accomplishment, if you even look off and see what else somebody else is doing, you have robbed yourself. You yourself have robbed yourself of joy and anything that you felt like you were accomplished at the time because you looked off to the left or you looked off to the right and saw what they was doing and was like, damn, well, no more. I'm not happy no more. I'm actually miserable now. So that's my take. That was the take that I had on this morning. There's some other things that I said, but for the most part, that's what I hit on, and I try to really drive that home.
I'll just tell a short story. So I feel like...
Can you move that? That thing is on, and it's over the arm of it. No, it shouldn't be fun, but it's just hot, so...
So, I'm
you
gonna
can
tell...
just move the head.
I got it.
Okay.
So the story I'm gonna tell, I feel like I never compare myself to nobody. Even if I ever had, it's probably for a quick second. I got a good team here that keeps me level-headed, but I feel like I do come off a certain way to people, and I only ever want anyone I talk to, when I say it's phenomenal, I'm doing phenomenal. I want you to do phenomenal, have a phenomenal day. Is I want you to just live in your own joy. I don't want you to be upset because I've definitely had people have this conversation with me where they've been upset that I'm so happy. I'm like, that makes no sense to me. Cause like I'm not trying to put you down. I always want to bring people up, but it's like we always say, change begins with you. So if you really want to do anything, you have to stop comparing yourself to other people's lives, and really just live it for you. You know. I mean, I don't think I need to say anything else other than Brian.
Was that a story?
That was a story.
That was a story?
I was just saying, like, I know that.
That wasn't really a story.
Really? I'll work on it next time because I don't want to read.
When there's a story, there's no like you're narrating through a scene of sequences of things.
I'm not good at this yet. I'm working on it.
Okay.
I did.
That wasn't a story.
That wasn't a story.
He was just talking about.
It was an anecdote.
Yeah. I don't know what the definition of that is, but I'm gonna go with that.
Point is though, Brian put it together really well. I'm just trying to say from personal experience, don't let someone else's accomplishments, happiness, or misery be yours. You gotta live this life for yourself, and change always begins with you, and that's pretty much it. Don't fucking come complain to us, because I probably won't listen. He might, but I won't.
Hey man, and I've been dropped a lot of dimes and wisdom on me. Listen, when you're complaining to somebody, 50% of them don't care, and the other 50% of them, they're glad it's you. So, so be careful when you're complaining to somebody, even if you do know them or you kind of know them or you don't know them. More than likely, they're falling on the side of they don't care or they're glad it's you and not them. So keep your complaints to yourself. Eat up the complaints, digest it, let that burn, sit with that for a second, let that ignite something inside of you, and then get going. Because your complaints are not going to they're not going to serve you. They're not. They will only serve you in keeping you held back to the past. You got a ball and chain. It's not your wife or your girlfriend, it's you. And all of your excuses right here, just holding you back. Let it go. Let it go.
Do you know what that just reminded me of?
What?
Tiffany.
Ooh.
At the 1% Club when we were in Dallas, Tiffany Montgomery was talking to this one chick. She actually made she made she made $100,000 a month, I think, in her cosmetics business.
She was doing really well.
Phenomenally well. And she was trying to be transparent with people, and people started hating on her because they felt like she was being
flashy, like she was showing off.
But she was like, I don't want to. She said she wasn't trying to do that. She just want to
share
and motivate people that you could do it too. Because she said she was over here last year, 2 years ago, she was doing hair out of the house or something like that. I can't remember. But point is, she was trying to share that anyone could do it. And Tiffany was like, you just want to complain. You're the reason why you're crying and all this fun stuff. And she said,
because after the story, she started breaking down, saying that their words really interrupted her spirit, and she started crying in front of everyone.
Yep.
And she was hoping that Tiffany would somehow give
know what to say to her.
Kind of coddle her and kind of like, oh, it's okay.
You're doing all right. You're doing the right thing.
She did do that, but not the way you thought it was. She got at her.
She said, you need to go fast and pray, get your Bible, and
Go
sit with that.
there and then have a conversation with, the man above or whoever you see as a god or whatever. Go sit with them and have a conversation with him, because that is not their fault. That is yours.
All right, last thing. You got a problem, figure it out, sit with that yourself, and then fix it. I'm your best friend, Mike. Peace, love, and change starts with you.
Fan Ryan, man, you know me. Just go.
Nipsey
On up
Brown.
out of here.